Welcome back to the second half.
We're about to start the second half. As I said, the under-19s will be going down to Trinidad. This year we're taking a much younger squad. I think the average age is about 17 and a half. We'll be playing 3 games down there.
He knows some of the names of the players that I don't know because he helped manages the under-16 team. He's got Nick DaCosta making a good tackle. Chakotay Wainwright out the back. Spinning it wide to Jack DeVertai, out to Big Melvin. Melvin doesn't feel like he can rumble that time. He's giving it off to Nick Pell. That was forward pass there. That was a nice bit of play by the black team there. Now, do we know the names of the two teams?
And if you look down to the south side of the pitch, you'll see the Bermuda national team wearing the sponsor's shirt, Heineken, warming up for the big match against Caymans.
So Logan Ball, scrum half. He'll be representing. Will he be representing Bermuda in the under-19s? Is he moved up yet?
No, he's
still in the under-16s. We've got a mixture of under-19, under-16s playing today, and you can hardly notice a difference between the age groups. Ball at the back. Chakotay Wainwright putting a little pressure on Logan Ball. Peter Callow out there playing fly half. Nice pass out by Logan. A little chip. Or was that Rory playing fly half? That's Rory Croft. Nice chip. Missed tackle. There's Wendell.
That's the Barracudas with the ball.
Wendell Anderson, is that right?
And I can confirm that the black team is the Barracudas.
Oh, the Barracudas.
And the blue team is the Longtails.
Okay, we got the Longtails and the Barracudas. The longtail, for any of you who don't know, is the Bermuda national bird, sort of, I guess. There's so many of them now.
Let's call it that. Wingate's not around.
Okay, that ball went backwards. Play on by the referee. Good ruck over the ball. No hands in the ruck there. Good competition. Blacks won that ball. Out wide to Jack DeVertai. Chip to the corner. Oh, lost forward. Oh, it's a forward pass. Forward offload. Not sure the name of the player on the wing for the Barracuda team. But Ian, it's a huge number of players for us today.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. I would hope that we could see this kind of number coming out for regular training sessions. There's talk of putting together an under-17 tour in October, and I just hope that we see the numbers that will support that.
We clearly have the numbers. We got 2 full 15s. We've got another half a 10 maybe on the sideline. So you're looking at 40 kids in the under-16, under-19 age group. So one of the things we're talking about is getting the 10 of these kids into each of the clubs so we can help bolster the club ranks. I know President Sean Field is working on a draft system.
I think Chakotay's try earlier showed the benefit of them playing with the men's team.
That's right. But you know, there's two sides to that. Sometimes we do put these kids in the men's leagues, and you know, it could turn the other way. But Chakotay has really taken it on, and he won Young Player of the Year and he won Rookie of the Year for the men's league. Yep. And I know for his club, he also won Rookie. He won Young Player of the Year or Rookie of the Year. And I think Kamel Smith was Young Player of the Year.
So Barracuda's in a promising position here.
Yep, ball stolen. Good hook by Barracudas. Oh, it's a hook back again by Blue. So Rory Croft tearing the line. And it's going to be a line out for the Barracudas up on the halfway line.
disrupted by the Longtails. They're through. Barracudas maintaining possession. Got a ruck now.
And as we say, into every life comes a little rain. Hopefully it'll be a passing shower. I know the players will be appreciating the rain as it makes the ground a little bit softer, but will make ball handling conditions slippery.
There it is. The rain has actually come a little bit earlier than expected. We did know about 5 o'clock we might get some rain, but we got a little shower coming through now. I'm just going to pull up the weather chart, see what the radar looks like. It could be a bit of an impact for the international match.
Okay, Barracudas win that scrum. This Chakotay. Wainwright Bayes in the way.
Nice offload. Good step by Jack DeVertai.
Yeah. Flashing yellow boots.
Yes, and you got Pork.
Yeah.
Pork O'Shaughnessy. Another good, strong, he's an under 16 player. A lot of potential. Out wide to Jack. Tyler Smith, he plays for police rugby. Ball's going to get a little slippery now.
We got Douglas Patterson in the audience today, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Douglas?
No, he can't hear you.
Oh, cool.
It's not out there. It's just on the TV.
That's perfect. I'm glad. Oh, wait a second.
It's live. It's a live interview.
Barracuda's threatening. Take it from the base of the rock. Looks like there was a knock on there, called by the referee. Substitution. It's Nathan Morgan going on for the Barracudas. And Pork O'Shaughnessy coming off. Got Johnny Owls and Ragul.
Ragul and Johnny Owls,
two
good players as well. I mean, Ian, I see great things for the future of Bermuda Rugby with these athletes we have.
Absolutely.
And as you said, if we can get them out to training on a regular basis, get their fitness up. You know, my son's over in Shawnigan Lake in Canada, and
I do apologize. That's actually Ragul just coming off. That was Danico. That's just gone on. Milvin DeRose come off as well. He's a strong prop. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Keith. They are a good bunch of young fellows. Good attitudes in training. Really get stuck in, and it would be good to see them stick together and see them representing Bermuda a few years down the road.
Little knock on there. Hey, Mr. Naylor's in the house. How are you doing? Good to see you.
The real pros here.
A real pro.
Wonderful.
Thank you. You're doing the Bermuda match, correct? Yes, mate.
Legend of Bermuda rugby broadcasting there, Mr. Chris Naylor, who's done a lot for the junior programs as well in his role as a teacher at Sands Middle School. A lot of the youngsters and not so youngsters involved in the program have come through his tutelage at Sands Middle School.
You can see in the background there the Bermuda team warming up.
It's a big game for them. It's a huge rivalry that came in, and this determines on whether they go through, I believe. Keith?
I think, well, if they lose this game, then they will definitely have to go into another game and do a playoff, and they might get relegated. So they have to win this game to ensure that they don't go into the relegation round.
Right. There's a quick line out taken there. Nope, referee's not allowing it.
Bermuda do have a mathematical possibility of going through if they beat Cayman, because then Cayman take on USA South next week, and depending on the results of that game. Just one second.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Little scrum, put into the Longtails. It's Logan Ball at scrum half. And the heavy pressure from Chakotay Basin. It's out to Michael Dill. That's Cedric.
In actual fact, that wasn't him.
Okay.
That wasn't him. That was taller. I think that might have been.
We have Chris Naylor who pushes a lot of these boys through from the SANS program. We were talking about Chakotay Wainwright earlier, and that was one of Chris's first young players. And we knew back then when we saw him running through the entire other teams that he was going to be a special rugby player.
This is Rory Crofts. Good kicks to touch. Yeah. Rory Crofts, one of the under-19s that will be heading down to Trinidad for the under-19 NACRA, North American Caribbean Rugby Association Championships in July.
Okay, so that was a penalty kick, so should be blue line out. Heading into the northern end of the pitch. Pitch is in fantastic shape. Trevor Medeiros has worked really hard to get this pitch prepared for this match.
7-all to play for.
The
youth of Bermuda playing each other, under 16s and under 19s.
Played in our national soccer stadium.
Line out one by the Longtails. Backs move it out the line.
Nice.
Johnny Owls with the ball. Yep, he's taken down by Nathan Morgan. Offloads, unfortunately, is intercepted by the Barracudas.
Wendell. Good pass back inside. The ball lost out of bounds.
Thrown out of bounds. Yeah, I believe that is Wendell Anderson.
That's a bit of a problem. We got about 45 minutes to the kickoff of the main international match.
Janico Francis is thrown in the line out there.
Right.
Another promising young player. I haven't seen him play at hooker before.
I noticed they're trying boys off in lots of different positions.
Yeah.
To just test their skills.
Knock on. Almost intercepted by Peter Callow. So scrum down. What's the score, Keith? Is it 2 or 3 tries to the Barracudas?
I've seen 2 tries. I've seen Chakotay Wainwright score 1, and I think Taekwon scored 1.
For the Longtails, yeah. And I believe there was another score for the Barracudas. Probably shouldn't ask that question on air or whatever.
It's a good run by Chakotay again. Ball back inside. Looks like they're going to go left. Another coming to the right. Nick Pell up against Nick DaCosta.
Making good ground.
Zayende throws the Zayende dummy that we know so well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, knock on. That's Nick DaCosta got the ball for the Longtails. Ruck is formed.
Bermuda team look good in their Heineken practice strip. That's a new sponsor for the Bermuda team this year.
It's Chris Naylor down talking to the national coach. Corey Boyce there suffered a separated shoulder in the game over in Atlanta, but he's had extensive physio, so he's ready to play today. He'll be coming off the bench.
It'll be good when some of these young boys are in that national team.
Won't be long for some of them. Just come down to the Longtails. Put in by Logan. Ball.
Rory Croft looking to go blind.
Yeah, nice run.
Space and he's got some
He's away. He has some pace. Yeah.
Nice step. He's done really well in the sevens program for us, and you can see why. Good open spaces, he can make some good yards. That's good counter ruck there by Black.
Well done.
Good defense. Now Chakotay Wainwright shrugs
He's
off
got Kellen Williams
out
outside him, but he doesn't use him.
It's a bit of loose play. The boys are trying to throw it around a bit. I'm sure their coaches would like them to keep possession a bit more, but it is an exhibition match, and they want to have some fun. Good ball out wide. Now give it.
Taking Johnny Alves.
He's tucked it under the
No,
arm.
Callum Moore misses the tackle. There's a knock on. Or not.
No,
Jack, well taken, Jack.
Logan Ball. Trying to steal the ball.
No. That's why forwards shouldn't kick.
Under a bit of pressure there on the blue team.
Longtails looking very threatening. It looked like he just had to ground it and it would have been a try.
Sitting next to us in the commentary box is Lamar, who went to War Academy and was one of the first young players I coached. Used to play on the wing, right? And I've tried to get him back into rugby again, but he says no way. He says he's a lover, not a fighter, right?
So scrum down on the 5-yard line. Logan Ball shouting instructions to his backs, getting his fullback deeper.
Right, it's just black ball. Bit of pressure.
It's Rory Dublin with the ball.
Picking up. Oh, God, he kicked it. It's going to be a try to blue. It hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that happen before.
Some good pressure there. Ball held up. Scrum meter 5.
It said held up. So it's
ball.
going to be a scrum down blue ball. Attacking line out. Attacking scrum 5 yards out.
It's amazing if they're able to hold that up, actually. Now the scrum. Longtails putting a lot of pressure on.
No, they just brought in
Barracudas.
Taekwon into the back line.
There's Cedric. Cedric has just come out for the Longtails. Taekwon's got a lot of pace.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, they'd put Taekwon in at the center. If Rory Cross gives this ball and Taekwon gets it,
They want it in his hands.
I would say there's a good possibility of a try here. From 20 yards out, he's very almost impossible to stop.
Taking the scrum again.
Okay, they went right. I think if I was the coach, I would have gone the other way, but let's see if they can recycle this ball.
It's a maul.
Maul held up, so
Yeah,
if it doesn't come out, it'll be a turnover. Black ball, so the referee calls. And those are the decisions that, you have youngsters, young players, they're learning the game. They'll look at this video and they'll, realize to look out to see where your strengths are. And they should, pass out to the left to hit Taekwon, who we know makes yards. And this is why game time is so important for these players.
And it's something that these boys get so little of, unfortunately.
That's right. So
this is a wonderful opportunity for them to learn, as you say.
It's one of the things we're talking about in the BRFU is how we get these boys more game time and mixing them up into the clubs and get this second team league going again. The second team league is what gets them the time they need to hone their skills and gain awareness.
I mean, I'm not a back, Keith, but that's a very flat attacking line for the blue.
Are they? They're not
But
attacking,
it's not them, is it? Of course not. Sorry. As I
line.
said, I'm not a back.
That's why.
Not really a rugby player either, but anyway.
That's all right.
Box
Oh,
kick.
that wasn't a great clearance kick by
Nope.
Chakotay.
Taken
Here's Taekwon.
by
This is
Taekwon. He's going wide.
Oh, that's good.
Offloads to Ragul.
And Magoo's
It's Patrick.
out of bounds.
Okay.
I'd like to have seen
Peter
Taekwon
Callow with
put
the
his head
tackle.
down.
Yeah. Potentially a try saving tackle there by Peter Callow.
7-all. 2
No,
minutes
it's
left
7-0 at the moment.
in the
I
game.
thought there was two
Black
tries
under intense pressure
scored
here.
by the Barracuda team.
That one must not have been given, yeah. Zayende can to put in. It's like Nick Pell jumping.
A little bit of an early jump, but referee's not
Yeah.
calling those things.
It's a low kick.
Oh, he called the
Took-
knock on.
Yeah.
Or did he? He's playing on. Taken in. Good contact there. Now they
Nathan
got
Morgan
space out wide.
tackles.
They need to get it wide. Here we go. Get into Taekwon's hands. Nice.
Johnny Alves.
Straightening up, heading towards the
Good
line.
run by Johnny.
They've got numbers out wide. That ball through the hands. Oh, Cameron's going to take it in. He's 2 yards from the try line. He just puts it up against the post pad. It is a try.
There's Nick DaCosta.
Yeah,
He's
there's a
through.
try.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah.
Good work by the blue
You want to often keep him out at that short distance there. Well done, Nick DaCosta.
And
nice and close to the post. This should be a doable kick for Roy Croft.
Pressure paying off. Taking score to
Chris Naylor down on the sideline, getting the team sheet sorted out for the commentary box.
That should probably
for the international, which is now 37 minutes away.
The girls play
there you have it, ladies and
no,
gentlemen.
the girls play at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Our under 19 and under 16 national team players
and
putting
then
on a
at
show
7
for
o'clock
us.
we have the Saracens versus the Bermuda Barbarian Select. We have about 35 to 40 professional rugby players playing this evening. A fantastic event put on by Gareth Noakes.
And that's the game. 1-14-7 by the Blue. Let's give a round of applause to these young kids.
We'll see you all at the start of
These are the products of our youth development program. We have a great future ahead of us.